Open it.
There she be.
Is it a pirate book?
Yeah. Get yours today. I'm no way an amazing writer. That's just speaking objectively. I like to think that I'm pretty good. That through a lot of hard work, I've been able to craft stories that at least make sense. At the end of the day, I write for myself. I write to entertain me first. Not every writer is like that, and I don't speak for all of them, but I figure that if I can't get down with the story that I'm writing, that's going to reflect in the writing itself, and nobody wants that. Deciding to publish my book was a daunting idea. Sure, the actual process of getting your work out there and finding a publisher or deciding to self-publish can be scary, but nothing compares to that feeling you get when you send your stuff out there into the world for others to read and to criticize and to explore. It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, and extremely intoxicating. I've had some short stories and poems published in literary reviews, like the Chabot Review. I'm still really new at the publishing game, so my knowledge is solely based on my own experience. I decided for this first book to self-publish. I wanted to get a sense of what the whole process would be like, and when you self-publish, it's all on you. You're the one that formats your manuscript for printing. You're the one who gets to create and design your cover. You're the one to decide pricing, promotional strategies, marketing campaigns. The list goes on. It was overwhelming, but I wanted to do it because it was something I'd never done before. Plus, it meant my book was going to get published on my schedule and not someone else's. That being said, I'd like to try in the future to get work published on the more traditional route through some publication company. There's this mindset that doing so kind of brings a sense of clout to the work. At the end of the day, though, I think getting your work out there in any way, shape, or form, having it published and being available for the public, that speaks success to me. After researching various outlets, I decided to go with Kindle Direct Publishing through Amazon. They provided loads of informational guides and clear directions for their working model, and it seemed like the best course of action for me. The hardest part of the entire process was actually formatting the manuscript. It took me weeks to get it just right. Once everything else was figured out, it took about 48 hours for my book to go from manuscript to a book for sale. The first proof of the book that I ordered had a different cover. I was playing around with different image ideas, and I wanted something simple and clear, something that kind of paid homage to Poe's original narrative. And eventually I came up with this cover here. And for a while, that was going to be the cover. But as time went on, I began to fiddle with different ideas and decided on a brighter image. The mist-covered coast of Antarctica spoke to the mystery of the narrative I had written, and I went with that. But as you can see, this is the second iteration. It's a little different when you look at what came out, because the cover that's there now is actually what was on the back. I just flipped it. Whether you think that's cool or not, I don't know. But that's how I came up with the cover. Once I had a proof of the physical book that I loved, I moved on to the Kindle version, which was also difficult to format. To this day, I'm sure I could go back and fine-tune the digital version's formatting even better, but I think for a first-timer it turned out alright. I hope. And then, it was finished. Sent out to the world for all to enjoy. It's exciting to know that these characters and their insane, chaotic story are now in your hands, and I look forward to hearing what you think about it. You didn't think that was it, did you? On June 6th, at 6 p.m., I'm going to be sitting down. I'm going to be reading some of my favorite parts from the undoubtedly true narrative of the Yetiman. You should join me. gonna get cozy.